Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. And we've got a video of Hannah Brown talking about using alcohol to fill a void after her sudden fame. She did a few interviews. As we know, Hannah Brown always opening up and being authentic with us about her journey post fame from Bachelorette and Dancing with the Stars. She wrote the best-selling memoir, and now she's got a journal to accompany that. All the things you do when you've been on the show. We'll get into it. Do me a favor. Follow me on Instagram at DNeals, and if you want behind-the-scenes bonus content, go to patreon.com/Dave Neal. I have a special video up on there, a drive with Dave from my experience in Hawaii. If you want to go get a rundown of my nice little vacation, I say that in quotes since I worked nonstop, just getting my voice back. That's where I'll be. And also, I've got Johnny Depp updates, Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard on the Dave Neal Show. Go check that out. Several videos every single day. And next Thursday, May 12th, I've got my special show, Dave Neal and Friends in Burbank. You can watch that on Patreon afterwards. I'll be airing it on Patreon, but you can go see it live next Thursday or tonight, May 2nd, at the Haha in North Hollywood. That's where I am. That's where I will be, and we'll see you there. Hannah Brown says she used alcohol as a coping mechanism to deal with sudden fame. I was not in the best place, she says. So we'll read this article real quick. Learning to cope, Hannah Brown reveals that she turned to alcohol as a way to deal with her sudden fame and the anxiety that comes with being in the public eye. Now, as you guys know, I interviewed her in December as part of a series for her book tour, and I got to tell you, she's like a normal person. She gets anxious. We put these people on a pedestal. She was nervous to speak in front of crowds, like most people would be. You get anxious, you get fidgety, like, oh, how am I going to do? Am I like, that's just like normal stuff. So I can vouch from a firsthand experience that, yeah, people turn, like as a stand-up comedian, a lot of comics get into alcohol because it helps them mask their sort of whatever emotions that exist. We do it for a variety of reasons. I'd never really been a drinker before, and I was on TV like every Monday for an entire year, and I didn't know how to handle how my life had so publicly been displayed. The Alabama native 27 said during an appearance on the Tamron Hall show, I have always lived with a smile on my face and, try to pretend like everything was okay. But then when I was at home by myself, the only thing that was really giving me comfort was a glass of wine. Brown added that soon it began to take more than that to deal with how she was feeling inside. I have no excuses for mistakes that I've made, but also I was not in the best place of life, and I didn't know what resources I had to be able to get that help. The former pageant queen previously opened up about her struggles in her memoir, God Bless This Mess. She said she started drinking at 11 a.m. and never really stopped. I'd been drinking more, sometimes a lot more. It was another way of avoiding the big problems, I guess. She told Entertainment Tonight in November that she started drinking in the wake of her split from winner Jed, after it came out that he had a girlfriend when he came on The Bachelorette. When things didn't work out with her runner-ups, Tyler and Peter, her drinking got worse. Listen, a lot of people would drink if they had dated Tyler and Peter for separate reasons. You drink because you miss Tyler's, overall, charisma, and then you drink because Peter, didn't exactly steer that relationship to the landing strip of love. It was really interesting to see how it goes from 1 glass of wine, 2 glasses of wine, 3 glasses of wine, tequila. I've definitely reassessed how alcohol is a part of my life. You just are not going to find what your heart needs in that. I think just a lot of people, we do that. We kind of fill a void. I was definitely finding myself in that cycle. The Dancing with the Stars Season 28 champion continued. I'm really glad that I've gotten the help that I needed, the therapy, the emotional support that I needed to kind of deal with my own stuff going on inside my heart and mind and just my mental health, so that alcohol is not something that I go to for any type of solace. Brown credits her relationship with boyfriend Adam with helping her focus on her personal growth. We're people that do not find wholeness through each other, but through becoming whole people as individuals that can then amplify each other's growth. I think that's great. I think that's such a great way of putting a good relationship. You don't find each other through each other. You don't have to depend on each other. You just amplify each other. And that is something that I don't think that I've ever had, is somebody that is equally encouraged and motivated by continuing to challenge and get better and move forward and grow in life as I am. I can really see the progress I've made just in how I view my relationship and how I view my relationship with myself. Now, some comments, of course, I think for the most part, the Bachelor Nation really supports Hannah Brown. For the most part, as far as leads go, she's had her own controversies as she has addressed, but she seems to have a good heart, and I think most people do. As someone in recovery from drug and alcohol addiction, it's good to see she recognizes what was happening and was able to seek help for it before it turned into a dependence. That being said, I would caution her and others to not place their eggs in the basket of a relationship to keep you sober or from destructive habits. A relationship is never a permanent thing, so it isn't wise to rely on that to keep yourself right. Yeah, and I don't think that's what she's doing. As she mentioned, the relationship is there to amplify, and a good relationship will do that. It will amplify. You're each other's hype man, right? A good relationship, you're each other's hype man. So there was a few other, and people drink for different reasons, family, relationships, to hide whatever repressed emotions they have. Here's what she had explained previously on Us Weekly.
It's not that I don't love my family, but there are in every family things that can be triggering or upsetting.
Yeah.
And to know that so that you can be able to actually set boundaries.
My family triggers the hell out of me. I love my family. But he's all of a sudden it must be nice going to Hawaii. Yeah, Mom, it is. I worked really hard for this. You know what I mean?
With your family, be able to better communicate instead of continuing to build up these walls, I think is really helpful. And of course, wanted to put that.
Every white woman loves this background here. She's got what appears to be, is it a sage tree? What is this? Is this sage? I don't know what that is. No, I'm sorry. That looks like a eucalyptus tree. And then she's got like the vision board, straight out of like Coachella Valley, quarterly, and then some sort of, palapa lamp over here. Love it. Good decor. Oh, and she has her mirror ball trophy in the background. Look at that. How about that flex? How many of us have a mirror ball trophy? Her and Caitlin Bristow.
That in my journal.
Spoiler.
Because you can't choose who your family is and what you were born into, but you can choose how you communicate and the boundaries you set and how you love one another and how you show up in your family. And so I hope that those pages in the journal can really help because we all have family issues. Most of us all have some type of dysfunction in our family, and that's what makes us all unique. And it's something that can also be celebrated in the journal as well.
That's good. I saw that Christmas. The whole group was together. The brother, the fiance, everybody. Hannah, I got to ask, how was it? Are things good?
Now, of course, Hannah's brother has married Hannah's ex's Jed's ex. Does that make sense? Let me say that again. Hannah's brother has now married Hannah's ex's Jed's ex. Did I get those apostrophes right?
I just want my brother to be happy. And they are getting married and I will be there. And I just want to support my brother continuing to grow. And if they make each other happy and
she started to say if she makes him happy, but then she changed it to they make each other happy.
I'm happy for them.
I mean, another prompt is about relationships, and you obviously have a boyfriend. What are the qualities that Adam has because you write about some qualities in there that you were looking for in a partner and that he has. What are some qualities that he has?
Big dick energy.
And how did even doing a prompt like that?
Good hairline. Nice facial hair.
Lead you to him? Does that make any sense?
Yeah. So that prompt I did, I think before I went on The Bachelor. I'm pretty sure. And in the journal, I put my own answers in there to kind of help people see an example, because sometimes I've had journals in the past and I'm like, wait, I start overthinking. I'm like, am I supposed to do this way?
All right, so the point is journaling's good. It's a good way to express herself, and glad that she was able to understand that alcohol was becoming an issue. Now, she didn't say she was an alcoholic, and she didn't say she's sober, which is fine. Some people, look, I partied a good amount in my day, but I also, in the last 9 days in Hawaii, probably had a total of 4 drinks. Half of them were probably me finishing Tasha's because she's like, I want to get a daiquiri. And then she'll have 25% of the daiquiri, and she'll be like, I'm I'm drunk. I said, oh my God. Like, all right. And then I'm the garbage disposal. I'm like, all right, give it to me. We're not going to waste it. You know what I mean? All right. That's how I was raised. Don't waste your drinks is how I was raised. All right. So, hey, good to hear from Hannah. We always love that. As you guys know, it's barrel scraping season. No new content till July 11th, 2022. But today I will be doing a live stream publicly on this channel here at 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. East Coast time. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And I will be it's just a casual live stream to talk about anything. Yesterday was my birthday, and I just, promised you guys that I would do a nice off-season live just to say thank you for all the love and support and all that. So come check that out. If you want extra content, patreon.com/Dave Neal. And of course, the live stand-up shows are out there, so go buy some tickets. Information's on my Instagram. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody.